welcome guys to Possible Pictures. Now I'm here with Melody. Now Melody's the VP of Business Development over at PHYND, and we actually met here this time last year. Kind of became friends out the back of it. So it's also so nice for you to be on. So thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me, Rich. I appreciate that.
No problem. Well, I guess that for the people at home, I guess it'd be great to find out a little bit more about yourself, and of course, kind of tell them a little bit more about PHYND and what you guys are kind of doing in the space.
Yeah, absolutely. So as you said, I run business development at PHYND, where we are focused on unlocking gaming on the biggest screen in your home, the TV. So we're a TV-first platform that allows people to easily discover and play high-quality games on your TV without a console, without any downloads, without any subscriptions. Essentially, it's bringing accessibility to games, and bringing with this ad-supported model, it's also adding an engagement layer for brands to reach these very untapped audiences. Yeah,
that's incredible. Do you know what? Especially just the gaming space in general is. I'm personally a big gamer, but just in general, it's such an exciting market, and as you just said, they're an untapped market. So it's so awesome that you guys are kind of getting in there and making it happen, which is awesome.
Exactly, and like you said, people have their ideas of what the traditional gamer is, and maybe there are a lot of people who have their Xboxes and have their PlayStations, and that's great. But there's also a whole world of folks out there that if you turn on your TV and your TV is essentially its own console, then you can discover these cool games. Then I might become a gamer, you might become a gamer, and we might be able to game together.
There's so much buzz here at the moment as well. Is there anything that you're super excited to see at the moment? Is there anything you're just excited to do in the next couple of days?
Yeah, I mean, as you know, I live here in Miami, so it's the
so jealous.
Event
so
is in
jealous.
My backyard.
Yeah.
So for me, for 3 or 4 days, all of the people I've been working and getting to know for the last 15-20 years get to come to Miami, and Miami, very much like Cannes, is the type of environment that just the conversations flow, with the drinks and the sunshine. But yeah, people are just really open to just chatting about, and business development is exactly that. I think I'm doing the distribution deals, and you'll see PHYND on Samsung TVs in the next few weeks, followed by LG, and then all the major OEMs. But beyond that, just having the conversations now with brands, advertisers, folks who really are leaning into just finding creative ways to reach people.
And then I guess when we're looking at challenges in the space, I guess what's the biggest challenge that you guys are finding? I guess how is PHYND combating that challenge at the moment?
Yeah, so I think in general, capturing attention is important, but what you do with that attention and then engaging with that audience in a meaningful way, I think is just becoming it's what everyone's trying to solve for, right? And so I think with PHYND, what's interesting is we believe that there isn't anybody more engaged than that user that's waiting for their game to load. Like they're just waiting, and it's a natural load time for that game, and so that's a natural time to engage with that user.
Yeah.
And you're not. We like to say at PHYND, we're disrupting the gaming industry, but we're not disrupting the game, because users don't like that disruptive experience.
Of course, yeah.
But that's why the brands love it, because it's like you're actually just becoming a part of that user's journey as they're playing that game, and who's happier than when they're gaming?
Incredible. And I guess obviously like to finish us off here in sunny Miami, obviously with 2026 now, there's so many exciting things happening. Like, what would you say right now is the biggest thing for you at the moment? Like, what are you so excited for this year?
I mean, what I've really appreciated about the entire sort of, because we're still, it's ads, it's ad tech, it's cool technology, but I call it ad tech adjacent, because it's a whole new industry, and the game, like every time there's an announcement with a new game partner with Samsung or LG, everybody is leaning into this, and so for me, that's what's exciting. I believe 2026 will be the year of cloud gaming. Yeah. You know how it was the year of mobile for 4 years? 2013 to 2017 was the year of mobile? Yeah. Well, you heard it here first. Possible 2026. It's going to be the year of cloud gaming. Incredible. For the next 10 years.
Well, look, thank you so much for coming on again, and then I'll see you at the bar.